Slow lane,
Sun low,
sun low,
Bible open,
heart cold.
Some brothers and sisters still sleep on their feet. Eyes wide, so shut, just drifting in the street. You show them the plan, they laugh in your face. Chasing blue and white lights, yellow tape round the place. I read Isaiah,
Tears stain the page.
hands in the air trying to step out this race. They play with that line like it's some kind of game. If they won't walk right, I can't stand in that flame.
If they won't follow Yah's plan, I gotta lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah. Only He can free them. If they wanna dance in the flashing lights again, do what it do. I just can't stay. If they won't follow Yah's plan, I gotta lead them, lead them,
Lead 'em.
lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah. Only He can keep them.
Hands up in prayer, he said, wash, be clean. Turn from the blood, don't stay in that scheme. Hosea been wrote it, Judah said for that day, I can't ride shotgun till a soul gone astray. When they circle that chalk, mama cried on the curb. You want them with love, still they wild with the words. So I gather my people that listen and see. Zephaniah in my pocket, choir humming on the beat. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, if they won't follow Yah's plan, I gotta lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah. Only He can free them. If they wanna dance in the flashing lights again, do what it do. I just can't stay in. If they won't follow Yah's plan, I gotta lead them, lead them,
Lead 'em.
lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah.
Only,
He
yeah.
can keep them.
He said, turn now with your heart, not your show. Drove to tear the pride, let the hard ground go. So I step back slow, let the Holy One handle. Can die in their fire for the sake of their scandal.
If they won't follow Yah's plan, gotta lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah. Only He can free them. If they wanna dance in the flashing lights again, do what it do. I just can't stay in. If they won't follow Yah's plan, I gotta lead them, lead them,
Lead 'em.
lead them. Praise Yah, praise Yah.
All right. All right. I'm back. My name is Yamsufa Aria. This is the Real Talk for Real People Study Program, a program to do deep investigation, exploration of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And certainly, on the same terms, his chosen people. Along with that, the enemies of the Most High. Because for all intents and purposes, they still are the enemies of the Most High, along with his chosen people also. But not only I, my dear friend and brother Katra, my fellow student instructor. The reason why I said student instructors, although we are elders, because the fact our studies are ongoing and continual. As your studies should be ongoing and continual. He's in Liberia, this present moment, instructing our nation in Liberia, and visiting with them also, and sharing the love. We wish him a blessing while he's away in Liberia, instructing the nation in Liberia. But most high willing, Brother Cottrell will be back, the Most High willing, come this Monday. Not only my fellow student instructor, but my lovely Isha, simply in Hebrew, my wife, Masanya, who is the administrator of this program. Also, her presence is a warm, comforting feeling also, along with lending her voice into the ethos by way of her comments and her commentaries, as any daughter of Zion should be doing to some extent, shape, or fashion. Simply said, hands that rock the cradles, beginning in their homes and extended outwards, as my lovely Isha Nasanya. Praise Yah, and she's a blessing, not only to me as the husband, but as a daughter of Zion. She knows the importance. It is not about her, it's about the Most High, and certainly about the nation. She puts the Most High first and the national interest of the nation second. It should be, as all our daughters of Zion should be doing, to some extent, shape, form, and fashion. So, without further ado, let me introduce Nasanya. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yamsu. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. I am excited to be back. I'm also blessed to be back. I'm ready to get into the studies, ready to get into the know. All praises, Yamsu.
All praises. Thank you, Nasanya. So, fellow students, Brother Katra has studied in the book of Yeshayahu, whom you call Isaiah. That is not his name. His actual name is Yeshayahu. But we won't be continuing the studies in that because of the fact Brother Katra is gone. But we will continue our studies. Sonia, will you please turn your mic off, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We will continue our studies in Bereshit, whom you're familiar with from this Greco-Roman / English, Dutch, Portuguese, French, Spanish name you like to call Genesis. The actual Hebrew name for this book is Bereshit. It's in chapter 24. No, excuse me, 25. Bear in mind that Abraham has lost the love of his life, his wife, Sarah. I suspect he's feeling quite lonely. And so he takes up another wife in this chapter, Keturah, which has a Hebrew name. I suspect she was Hebrew. And she bore 5 sons to him. Mind you, it said Abraham would be a father of many nations. And surely these names, I would suggest to you that you do your own investigation on these things, because these names are representative of different nations also. I'm not doing all the work for you. You got to do some work for yourself. So, but I'm giving you some instructions as the instructor. Take the time out and investigate these names. That reads in chapter 25 of Bereshit. Abraham again took a wife, and her name was Keturah. She bore him Zimran, Yokshan, Medan, Dian, Isbak, and Shual. Yokshan begot Sheba and Dedan. The sons of Dedan were Asherim, Hisham, Limmin. The sons of Medin was Ephah, Epher, Nashak, Abidah, Eldah. All these was the children of Keturah. Furthermore, and Abraham gave all that he had to Isaac. But here's to show the compassion of Abraham. Although he gave his heritage to Isaac, he gave gifts to the sons of the concubines, which Abraham had while he was still alive, living. He gave his sons, these additional sons, gifts. He sent them eastwards, away from Isaac, his son, to the country of the east, where they became nations. And Abraham's time has expired. This is some of the years of Abraham's life, which he lived 175 years. And Abraham bequeathed his last and died in a good old age to Isaac, an old man, and full of years, and was gathered to his people. And his sons, Isaac and Ishmael, buried him in the cave of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar the Hittite. The field which Abraham purchased from the sons of Heth, a Hittite. There Abraham was buried, and Sarah, the love of his life, his wife. It came to pass after the death of Abraham, that Yah blessed his son Isaac. And Isaac dwelt at Beer-lahai-roi. Now the genealogy of Ishmael, his firstborn by Hagar, the Mizraim, the Egyptian, Sarah's maidservant, bore to Abraham. And these were the names of Ishmael, sons of Ishmael. He had 12 sons. Bear in mind, do your due diligence and look up the names of Ishmael's sons. They also became different nations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebajah. Hebrew names, Kindar, Adbeel, Mifsham, Mishma, Duma, Masa, Hadar, Timma, Zetu, Naphish, Kedemah. These were the sons of Ishmael. These were the names by the towns, their settlements, 12 princesses, according to their nations. These were the years of the life of Ishmael, his firstborn by Hagar, 137 years. He breathed his last and died. He was gathered to his people. They dwelt by Havilah as far as Shur, which is in the east of Mizraim, so-called Egypt, as you go toward Assyria. Ishmael died in the presence of all his brethren. This is genealogy of Isaac, Abraham's son, by Sarah. Abraham begot Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah as his wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Panda Aram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. Now Isaac pleaded with Yah for his wife. And what did he plead to Yah for his wife? She was barren. She couldn't have any babies. And Yah granted his plea. He cried out to Yah. That's how you get answers from Yah. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. But the children struggled together within her. They were at odds against one another in her belly. And she said, if all is well, she's talking to Yah. Why am I like this? So she went to inquire of Yah, as we all should be doing when we have troubles in life. And Yah said to her, 2 nations are in your womb. 2 people shall be separated from your body. One shall be stronger than the other. The older shall serve the younger. So when her days were fulfilled, she completed her pregnancy for her to give birth. Indeed, there were twins in her womb. The first one came out red. I'm not talking about high yellow. He came out red. He was like a hairy garment all over him. So if you think about life in general, you have some idea by you being present and seeing the birth of children and knowing what children look like. This would be some indication what Esau looked like. Ain't too many of us have. But it speaks in reference to Esau. He can blend in. If he wants to become a universal white race supremacist, he can. He certainly can blend in with them, can't he? He's a different nation. He was like a hairy garment all over. So they call his name Esau. After his brother came out, and his hand took over Esau's heel when he came out. So his name was called Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when she bore them. So the boys grew. Esau was a skillful hunter, a man of the field, a man of the outside guy. But Jacob was a mild man, not weak, but mild. He liked hanging out around in tents, dwelling in the tents. He was a mild man. Isaac loved Esau. Why? Because he ate of his game, what he captured. But Rebekah loved Jacob, his mild-mannered brother. A woman that produced 2 nations, Edom and us. Not red, not hairy all over. I don't know too many red brothers. I know some light-skinned brothers. And even those light-skinned brothers ain't hairy all over, unlike Esau. That's why I say he can blend in with the last kingdom. Esau sells his birthright. He had no regard or little regard for what his father was about to share with him. And he still doesn't have any regard for what his father has shared with him. That's why he's still trying to get back at it. That's why Esau is still trying to get back his birthright by way of this last kingdom. Let's keep it real. Because he can blend in this last kingdom. You and I, we can't blend in. We can't fake the funk. They know we ain't them. They know we're not Japhites. But Esau can blend in. Now, Jacob cooked a stew. Jacob could cook. A lot of our brothers and sisters can cook. Certainly our brothers are good cookers. And Esau came in from the field. He was weary. He was tired. And Esau said to Jacob, please feed me with the same red stew. If I'm weary, man, give me some of that food, bro. I'm tired. Therefore, his name was called Edom. Red. He wants some of that red stew. Edom. Jacob said, I tell you what, bro. Send me your birthright as of this day. Jacob Esau not even considering what he was doing or had no regard for it. Esau said, look, I'm so hungry, I'm about to die. So what is the birthright to it? I don't care about no stinking birthright. I'm hungry, bro. I got my mind on this food, my food on this mind. I don't care nothing about no birthright. And so that's what Esau's attitude was. He was stuck on the physical pleasures. And that food was physical pleasure to him at the expense of his birthright. Although he's still trying to get it back. Then Yaakov said, swear to me, as of this day, he made him make an oath. Although Esau ain't going to honor no oath, but he made the oath. Because he wouldn't believe it, he wasn't going to go through the oath anyway. Oh, I can tell this fool anything. Oh, yeah, bro, I swear to you. Whatever you want. And he swore to him, Yaakov, and sold his birthright to Yaakov. And Yaakov gave Esau bread and stew, some of that good red stew and lentils. Then he ate and drank and arose and went his way. Man, I'm full. I'm good. I'm out the way. Then Esau despised his. Thus, I just made this comment. What he did, he despised his birthright. I don't care about no stinking birthright. I want what I want, and I want it now. But after the fact of getting his full of pleasure, as far as eating is concerned, I expect anything else, he came back to his senses sometime later and saw the value in his birthright. He's still been trying to get that birthright back all the time. Even while we are in a universal captivity, Esau is still at hand, the descendants of Esau, still trying to get that birthright. That's why the land looks like what it looks like now. Red and hairy, blended in, faking the funk. A lot of us don't even realize what's going on. Esau has always been after that birthright, getting into that land. This was ceded to him, that he ceded to his brother Yaakov, who looks somewhat remotely like you and me. Because that's what Yaakov looks like. A different nation, unlike Esau, hairy and red. Praise Yah. Thank you, Mosaic. And thank you, the Most High, for sharing this vital information. Hallelujah. Lasagna, any comments on the commentaries?
Thank you, Yamsu. Just basically, you got to be mindful of what you giving your word to, because like they say, your word is your bond. So you got to be mindful. You can't. If people be trying to talk quick to your ace, them it is. Give me that for this, and you be like, you got to think. Hey, I'm not selling you nothing, and I'm still gonna get a bowl of lentil soup. So
Exactly.
you got to be mindful. And you got to be mindful giving your word, period, because that means you put somebody in expectation of something. So
Exactly.
You have to be careful.
You're right, Lasagna. Our words are our vows.
Yeah.
Or should be our vows. We should
See,
say
and
what we
then that
mean and
meant
mean what we
something.
say.
Yeah. And back, in that time, your word meant something. It meant you got to
Right.
keep that. You got to keep that, even if it costs. You got to keep that word. Even
Your own
y'all
hurt,
tell
your
you
own
to make to your own hurt. So you got to be mindful. You have to be mindful.
Exactly.
All praises.
All praises, Lasagna. Thank you very much for your astuteness. Praise the Most High. Well, that concludes our studies for the night. But it doesn't conclude our study. Lasagna, as a daughter of Zion, as all daughters of Zion should be due, because the onus does not lie on Lasagna and Lasagna alone. This is a responsibility and more duty and obligation of all daughters of Zion to cry out to y'all, to gather us together, to be a comfort, to lend their voice into the ethos by way of their comments and the commentaries, beginning in their homes and extending hours. It's a more obligation duty of all daughters of Zion, not just Lasagna. So wherever you may be from, do something and learn to do something good as far as the Most High is concerned. I, as your elder, student instructor, have done my due diligence and moral obligation as such. But the onus does not lie on Yom Sufa Ariya. It lies on all the elders of the nation to take up their mantle. They cannot abdicate this position and do their due diligence and moral obligation in some shape, form, or fashion, instructing the nation. For Sonia and I, we met our mark. But we can do no more in this regard. It's incumbent upon each of you students to do something for yourselves, which is, don't heed my personal instructions. Don't heed Nasania's personal instructions for me or anyone else as far as that's concerned. Their personal instructions. But you're morally obligated, duty bound to heed the instructions of the Most High. And it's just that simple. Those instructions have been provided by way of this study, this program. You must heed these instructions. Meditate on these instructions. Lean into these instructions. Trust these instructions. Allow these instructions to become your pathways, lit by light, which is wisdom and understanding. Fellow students, as all of us has been, you've been misinformed, you've been miseducated, you've been sold disinformation. You've been falsely told that Yah is like some old man sitting on the throne with early onset dementia and Alzheimer's. Dwindling at the mouth, drooling at the mouth, don't know which way is up nor what time it is. That is far from the truth as the truth can be. But here's the truth. Yah is the creator. He created this universe. Is not this universe still in existence? That would suggest, infer, and imply the word of Yah is still in existence. And Yah is forever and everlasting. The creator don't need anything new, by way of his enemies, the Greco-Romans, the Nicene Council, the Roman Catholic Church and its derivative churches. But Yah does need something from you. He needs you to heed his instructions. Not Yom Sufa's Ariya's instructions, but he's Yah instructions. Yom Sufa Ariya ain't by nothing, and no other man, as far as that is concerned. But the word of Yah is everlasting and it is forever, and that is about something. But that suggests, infer, and imply that Yah needs you to hear his instructions, apply his instructions, test his instructions, utilize his instructions. Simply say, the word of Yah is everlasting and forever, because Yah is everlasting and forever. Simply say, for each of us, Yah words works for you if you apply it. It works for you if you work it. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. Hallelujah. That being said, I will ask my lovely Isha Nasanya to say her shaloms and good nights, and I will close it out for the night. Praise Yah. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot. Mic is hot.
Thank you, Yamsu. Shalom and good night, family. Till tomorrow.
You heard my Isha. I'm going to lay him back off. Shalom and good night. And may the Most High bless you. May it teach you to love him with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And your brothers and sisters as yourself. Also, may he give you wisdom and understanding. And a whole lot of humility. praise Yah, and bless his holy name. Hallelujah.
They trained us to think small, to think less.
But that curse get pressed.
When we rise, when we step. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Scroll in our hands, chains in our minds. Laugh at the pain like the hurt is a vibe. We brag on the brands, not the work, not the grind. Trade crowns for crumbs, then we call it a life. They said
Stand in that line, wait, maybe you'll shine. We repeat what they feed, never stop, never cry. But I read that word, saw promise in the lines. Head not tail, I was built to climb. Take control of your life. Take control.
Stop begging for a piece, that's right.
That's right. You were made to be the head, not behind.
Stand up, praise Yah,
Let it shine. Take control of your life, of your life.
Stop living off the hand-me-down lies.
Break free from the script they write.
Take charge,
Take charge.
take charge.
Of your life.
They taught us to fight over crumbs on the floor. Scroll past a hurt face like we seen it before. Call it tacky, trashy, then we laugh, keep score. But the shame in the game hits my soul to the core.
We accept every maybe like it's law, like it's fate. Pray for a shortcut, skip curry, skip faith. But blessing is a path, not a sweepstakes gate. You plant, then you water, then you watch grace create.
Heart hard as concrete, word sharp as a knife.
We tear each other down
Just to feel more alright.
but yeah, I said rise up, lift your eyes, hold tight.
You the lender, not the borrower, walking that right.
Control of your life. Take control.
Stop begging for a piece, that's right.
Hey, you were made to be the head, not behind.
Stand up,
Praise Yah, let it shine. Take control of your life, of your life.
stop living off the hand-me-down lies.
Break free from the script they write.
Take charge.
Take charge of your life. Ooh.
Who told you small was all you get?
Who sold you fear and you just said bet?
Break that mold, let the past reset.
You were more than the labels they said. Take control of your life. Take control.
Stop begging for a piece, that's right.
That's right. You were made to be the head, not behind.
Stand up,
Praise Yah, let it shine. Take control of your life, of your life.
stop living off the hand-me-down lies.
Break free from the script they write.
Take charge.
Take charge of your life.
Take control.